The FDLR remains a potent threat, and they will seek to return to their former strongholds and punish the population for collaboration with governmental forces if they are allowed to do so. I am pleased to report, therefore, that a new directive was approved this morning by the FARDC, the Congolese Army Chief of Staff, and the UN Force Commander. Under this directive, the FARDC and MONUC will now concentrate on holding ground recovered from the FDLR and preventing attacks on civilians in areas of vulnerability. The Council has stipulated that MONUC support for the FARDC is contingent upon the respect for human rights, international humanitarian law, and refugee law. In line with the guidance received from the United Nations headquarters, we have adopted a policy conditioning MONUC support for any operations, a policy which is already being applied. This policy has been shared with the government and underpins President Kabila's own zero-tolerance initiative, which is a vital ingredient in the fight against impunity and the protection of civilians. The Council is aware, however, of the dilemma faced by MONUC, which is inherent in the mandate that enjoins us to give the highest priority to the protection of civilians, while at the same time working with the FARDC, which includes elements that have been responsible for human rights violations, to disarm groups such as the FDLR, and that have been a constant threat to the people of Eastern Congo for over a decade. I would expect there will be fewer operations conducted, but we've still kept open the possibility of targeted operations if we see the FDLR regrouping and attempting to strike or recover or conduct reprisals. With or without Kimia 2, there's a lot of violence in the Kivus. I think we need to remember that what we're engaged in is trying to push forward a process that will finally help to end the almost eternal cycle of violence.
In French, please. En français, s'il vous plaît.